Here in the forearm. This one is not one that you have to actually know for this test, the brachioradialis. See number 53? So it's pushed way, way out of the way. Because your cats may have one, your cats may have a broken one, whatever. It's not an issue with this unit. We're not teaching you overlapping muscles in this unit. Everything on the back side of the arm, okay? Forearm and arm, everything on this back side helps like extend. So on the back side of the wrist, that's extensors. And on the back side of the arm, that's the triceps, right? That's an extensor. So the back side here, not the palm side, you're gonna learn 5 extensors. They're not complicated. Don't make them hard, okay? If I tell you extensor carpi, what does that mean? Wrist, right? Wrist extensor, pulling back on the wrist. If I say extensor digitorum, what does that mean? Fingers? Okay. The fingers are in the middle. And so the extensor digitorums are in the middle, okay? There's 2 muscles in the middle. And the wrist ones are on the sides. They're very lateral. Where is the ulna? No trick. Right where the elbow is, that's the ulna. Where's the radius? Right under the brachioradialis. So you've got like 2 really good landmarks to help you. Brachioradialis, that's the radius or thumb side. Elbow, that's the ulna side. So if I'm an extensor carpi on the edges, I'm going to be an extensor carpi ulnaris on the ulna side. And I'm going to be an extensor carpi radialis on the thumb side. There's actually 2 of them. And they separate just a little, so I want you to remember this. Extensor carpi radialis longus has a very long tendon. Extensor carpi radialis brevis is beneath it. Longus, long tendon. Brevis, beneath it. They're really close to each other, okay? So extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis. 2 extensor digitorums, and then extensor carpi ulnaris. Okay, so these are pinned with those numbers to help you. Now we have 2 extensor digitorums, starting from the thumb, because everything we've ever numbered has started from the thumb, right? Okay, starting from the thumb, C comes before L, extensor digitorum communis, the first one, extensor digitorum lateralis, the second one, okay? So if we were to look at all these muscles of the forearm, one doesn't really actually move the forearm. It moves the elbow, brachioradialis, not even on your test. Extensor what? Carpi radialis longus. Extensor carpi radialis brevis. Extensor digitorum communis. Extensor digitorum lateralis. Extensor carpi ulnaris. All of this is on the back side of the forearm, okay?
But brevis
when you look at the list, you will see that the list matches a picture. So you will see that it says numbers 53, 54, right, 55 on the flexor side, because you can actually see these on the flexor side. And it doesn't list the extensor carpi radialis brevis on the extensor side. Not every way they're posed you can see it. We'll actually fix that on your list, though, so you can see that as part of your extensor side list. But just take my word for it. Really, you have to know it, okay? Honest. I'm not going to teach you something you don't have to know on your test. Right? As you noticed, I only took one thing off your test. So you're going to need to know it. I'm really going to test you on it, okay? So extensor carpi radialis longus, radialis brevis. Extensor digitorum communis. Extensor digitorum lateralis. Extensor carpi ulnaris. Don't worry about deeper muscles. Don't worry about muscles on the other sides. That's not part of this. Go around the lab and look at forearms. And you want the cats to be belly down. Just don't flip yours belly down.
What is that? 53.
So on anyone that isn't pinned facing up, flip it over and study that side.
61, and what's the other one?
Turn it like that.
62.